I am going to learn about you. This person will explain everything about you. No, it's okay.
Explaining male behaviors to women, but y'all did not like it when I called it
She is going to teach me about the secrets.
mansplaining, so today I'm gonna husband-splain
ready.
something real quick.
Let's go.
So, I think I just experienced positive mansplaining.
Impossible. There's no such thing. It cannot be positive if it has men in it.
I open up the fridge and I see egg.
Egg? Gentlemen, explain. I see no problem. Gentlemen, explain. Egg? Why egg?
And I'm like, what? So I asked the kids, I'm like, did you guys leave this egg here? And they're like, nope. So I'm like, only one more suspect. My husband. But I want to give my man the best.
So why the egg on the carton, not in the carton or where the egg sleeps? Why egg on carton? That is the question.
Benefit of the doubt. So I text
Why?
the boys. And I'm like, why egg?
Yeah, it's a good question. Why egg? Easy access, less egg, but the carton still has eggs. Only egg, smaller, carton full? Because egg, so that's thrown out. But why would you not put it into the egg holder?
My one buddy immediately goes, oh, you had a second carton. Yeah, he must have gotten down to the last egg, and instead of leaving it there to be all off balance the next time someone picked it up or, take up a bunch of extra space, he just put it there as the priority egg. It's just like friends.
A fucking priority egg. I can't with man. What do you mean priority egg?
At the supermarket when employees make sure that the quickest to expire items are at the front and the longer lasting items don't get used first. And I'm just like, that is exactly what happened. Priority egg.
I hate it. Why? Why are you like this? Why priority egg? Why? Why egg? Tell me. I see flawless logic. I'm not sure about this, gentleman, but I'm willing to learn. Okay, I'm willing.
Like, he mansplained that so perfectly. What else are they doing that makes sense and we're just not asking? I want to keep explaining male behaviors to women, but y'all did not like it when I called it mansplaining, so today I'm gonna husband-splain something real quick.
Okay.
Today's topic, some of you are already mad.
Oh no.
The sink cup.
Because oldest egg, so use first, and carton is full.
Gentleman, sink cup. Elaborate. So, cup already used, yes, but cup not in sink where you put dirty dishes. But the cup is next to sink. Why next to sink? Why not in sink? Maybe we use it again, but then why next to sink? Why not on your table? Later, use cup again. Why? Take a new one. It is not dirty yet, but then why is it next to sink?
There's room in the dishwasher, room in the sink.
Yeah.
Why does he leave it there? This is a big one. There was a viral article where a woman left her husband over this. Here's
What? Wait, what? Someone left their husband over sink cup? Damn, that... She must have really, really fucking disliked the sink cup, huh?
sink cup comes down to.
Okay.
Ladies, we have got to stop trying to pigeonhole men into commitments they are not ready for. He's not ready to settle on either idea of being done drinking for the day or continuing to drink for the day.
Really? That's you cannot fucking make up your mind whether you want to drink more or not? Is that why you have the sink cup?
And the craziest part is he's trying not to piss you off. Because he knows if he makes the wrong decision and he's not done drinking for the day, he's going to have to dirty another dish, and that's going to make you mad.
No.
He's thinking, worst case scenario, I am done drinking for the day, but the cup is going to be right there reminding me to put it away because it's there. It's right by the sink. It's the sink cup. Typical shelf life of a sink cup is about the same as jeans. It could last 3 to 5 days.
Gentlemen, is this true? Does the sink cup really last that long? But does it mean that if sink cup is sitting next to sink, does it mean that you don't ever use a new cup? because you use the sink cup, or do you sometimes perhaps forget that the sink cup is readily available and maybe there is a second sink cup joining the marriage or something?
I leave a butter knife next to the sink because I might use it for another sandwich.
Oh no.
I am not ready to put it into the dishwasher yet.
I am slowly cracking the male Da Vinci Code.
No.
You wanted more male behaviors explained, so I'm going to speed run husband-splain 2 things to you because I'm getting real good at this. The laundry chair.
Okay, to be fair, we all have the laundry chair, I think. Yeah, okay, so I don't have a laundry chair. I have a mirror, and the back of the mirror has a thing that I can put my clothes, right? Like when there is like you wear a shirt and it has a few more days in it, and you don't want to put it into the dirty because it's not dirty, but you don't want to put it to the clean because it's not quite clean anymore. And then it's just there, right?
But the basket is right there. Yeah, he knows, but to understand the laundry chair, we must first understand the purgatory jeans. They can also be hoodies. The point is that these are clothes that are too dirty to be with the other drawer clothes, but too clean to be in the basket.
No, I understand this one, okay? I feel you. I don't understand the sink cup, the cup sink and the egg, but this I understand, okay? I will give this to you.
No one knows how long
Yes.
purgatory jeans last, but something bad has to happen for them to transition from chair to basket. He knows he's going to piss you off if these clothes touch the floor, so they do not touch the floor.
That is very close to touching the floor, though. You're taking a piss there, okay? That's very close. That's playing with fire.
Floor. He's actually trying to save the planet and reduce your laundry labor. Next up, the sink knife.
Who was the TTS? Gentle. Who was it? Hello? Oh my god, this is you! This is you! You are the sink knife guy! Get back! That's you! That's literally. Look at that! Look at that! It's him.
Guest appearance by Sink Cup. Why isn't it just in the sink? This may look weird, but it's math. You see the perfect balance of the handle on the counter juxtaposed by the light residue just above the sink's contaminable surface makes this the perfect knife for making another sandwich with later.
I hate it. I hate it how logical it is, and yet you guys are not allowed in the kitchen, okay? I'm banning all of you outside of the kitchen.
I just leave my butter knife on my butter pack in the fridge.
What? You monster! You put the knife into the fridge? And then you have like a cold knife with a cold butter? Jesus Christ, that's monster behavior. Holy shit.
Laundry chair, sink knife. Follow for more discoveries.
Jesus.
Explaining male behavior to women, part 5. Alright, so whatever random ass place he left his keys, just leave them there.
Oh, is it a Dota art book or something? That's kind of cool.
Leave them there. Do not move them to the key dish.
Uh-oh.
But Kato, where are we going to keep the sink knife and the pre-used knife if we're not allowed in the kitchen?
You can't touch it.
Do not. That is only going to confuse him more.
Wait, but okay, so if you come home and then you accidentally leave your key somewhere, why should I not put your key where the key belongs? Why? Why? Do not. Why? Do not. Why? We will remember. You will not remember. You don't even remember what you had for breakfast. Do not. Why?
You will seriously fuck up this guy's whole day. See, he knows he didn't leave them in the key dish, so that's only going to make him check 5 to 10 other really stupid places that are not the key dish before he finally starts thinking the way that you would instead of the way that he would. Next up.
What the fuck? Is this real? Is this true? Is this really how it works?
Because we know we didn't put it there, so we will never find it there.
You guys are crazy. How can people say that men and women are same when I'm learning so much fucking bullshit?
We will
Jesus
remember
Christ.
the general area we took the keys out in and look it around there.
That's crazy. It is bullshit. Why would you just not put it where the key belongs?
They're in a questionable place that are not the basket or the floor, but they have a belt on. That is your sign that they are not dirty. They will be used again. Don't throw them down. They be having like little ass Switch games and shit in them. This next one's a fun bonus. I see he lost the Folgers coffee lids.
When?
It's
So you
now
made it-
bullshit. Why would you move my keys?
Because it doesn't belong there.
His own. Good for him. Last one. If you are like me and you find half-drunk body armors
Uh-oh.
in every room of the house, if it really bothers you, just combine them all into one and they'll just go with it.
I'm gonna beat you up with it. If you will leave a bottle in every single room, I'm gonna beat you up with it. Okay? I'm going to bonk it on you. You will get as many bonks as many bottles you left behind.
Follow for more. We have made it to episode 6
Yep.
of Womansplaining Men to Women. I'm just gonna come out and say it. If he has folded the
No, that is not every man.
Okay, but otherwise I violence.
towels, don't refold them.
Wait,
Stop
what?
it. If he has folded the towels, don't refold them. Stop it. Bad. What is the absolute worst thing that could happen if you opened your cupboards and saw this? You still with me? You good?
You guys are not allowed to fold. Your folding technique is not superior. Okay, you have to learn. You have to go to a camp where you learn how to fold.
Babe, every day in America, there is a well-intentioned husband who has just spent 15 minutes folding the laundry. And there is an irritated wife
It's
who's about to
wrong.
spend 20 more refolding them because he didn't do them good enough.
That's true. That's true. It looks fine. No, it's not. No, this is true. You guys don't know.
And that's just one example. If you are in a heterosexual relationship, there is a 100% chance that after he did a chore, your first reaction
Okay,
was,
so you do all the folding.
No, just do it right.
yeah, that chore's not done. And then some of you will redo the whole chore. Others will get mad and scold him for his half-assery. I have done both, and both have wasted my fucking time. You redo the whole
Cool,
chore, you're
the towels look fine on.
No.
wasting your life. You
You
reprimand
ruined
him for
it.
helping, and now he's going to dread doing that chore. Because if he doesn't do them, you're mad. And now if he does do them, you're mad.
Well, that's the joy of like being married, you know, that the only emotion you can get out of your wife is anger and violence. I thought that's the point why you guys get married.
It's a whole mess. And the truth is, he
Yeah.
wants to make you proud. He really does. He dreads the thought of you telling your friends how bad he is at laundry. Because he knows you do. Ladies, to get what you both want, you gotta flip the script. This is a 2-part plan. Part 1, let go of what you can. If you were not traumatized by Gemini cupboard,
Tell me, why would you fold it in 2 different ways? Why is it one rolled up and why? Okay, so you folded this on this side and this side looks good, but this one is actually a different side, so it looks like a floppy vagina in between your beautiful burritos. It ruins the aesthetic. What do you mean it didn't fit? You just have to roll it to the other side. Oh, this is so stupid. The left side is folded by the wife. Well, but if you see how it was folded, then why would you fold it? How do you fold it like that? Why? You're stupid. No, you're stupid.
Gemini cupboard,
Marge.
try it. You might not hate it. And part 2,
I hate it.
trick him by presenting your chore preferences as noble tasks.
I am learning. I'm learning how to
Kato,
manipulate.
we're going to wipe our faces with them, not admire them like modern art.
No, but when you open it and it has to look beautiful, you don't understand, because otherwise it will fill you with the dread, and then you move one and all of them will move, and it's
that
not
yield
good.
rewards.
You
You'll
have
literally
to.
be like, I have a daring quest for you should you choose to accept it. A maiden is in search of a rare knight who dares load the dishwasher from back to front and
Ooh, does this work? If I roleplay the dishwasher thingy and I'm the maiden, you have to rescue me. Will it work?
instead of front to back, so that she will know how much room is left.
Yeah.
The door
Do
is
you dare-
closed, cat. No one is looking at the towels.
I am looking.
Accept this quest. Dude, guarantee you he will be down as fuck. It's not about rewarding him for something he's supposed
I
to be
am
doing
learning.
already. It's about making your differences fun again and easing up icky chore conversations. It's about being a silly goose.
So I just have to roleplay a D&D conversation and then maybe give you a small reward, as in like something maybe delicious or a kiss or a hug or something, and then it will be done. Okay. I
The
can do
folded
that.
towels are hand towels.
Okay.
The rolled ones are bath towels. It's so we can tell which is which without unfolding them.
I don't believe you use more than one towels anyways. Stop lying.
Seriously, host your discussions
Nyah.
of labor division like a Knights of the Round Table council meeting.
Nyah.
Pop off champagne when you finally come to a resolution. Recognize each other as autonomous and competent partners and let's fucking go! Woman's Planning Men to Women Part 7.
Wah.
You've made it this far. I feel you may be prepared for one of the final truths.
Oh no.
Make sure you're sitting down. I do not reveal this lightly.
I'm sitting.
Ready yourself?
Okay.
He does not care about chores as much as you, and he never will.
Oh no, it can't be true. No. No, it is no. But surely you like living in a beautiful, clean household. Surely you care if there is like dust all over the sink and there are like spots on the floor. And like, surely, right?
You felt it in your heart and you feared it to be true. It is.
Oh.
Deep down.
No, I'm unwilling to, I can't. I'm not ready for this. I'm
You know how
sitting.
much I don't give a fuck.
No.
I pay somebody else to clean up for me.
No, it's not true.
You've been dreaming of the day you don't have to tell him
We
what to
really
do
don't
because he...
care, Kato. I have dust bunnies.
Why? Why do you have dust bunnies?
I can live with the mess.
How? How can you live like this? What's wrong with you? Why is this like this? Why does it not bother you? What do you mean you got dust bunnies to clean up? Stop growing the bunnies because they are cute.
He just knows. Now, this will happen sometimes.
No.
It's on accident. But let's examine why. You two have experienced two different traumas. You as a woman have lived your entire life societally conditioned to believing that your worth is directly attached to your amount of emotional labor.
I blame my mother for it. It's all her fault.
He has not. Is that a privilege? Maybe. But instead, he has spent his
Sad.
entire life as a man societally conditioned to believing that his worth is directly derived from how much money he earns.
Okay, so you're going to be rich, right? I will clean up your dust bunnies, but you will be rich. Yes? Yeah? No? No? But it's only fair. If I clean up the dust bunnies and I fold everything properly, then you have to be rich. In this economy,
Women deal with that less. Your priorities will always be
Yeah?
different. To you, he is half-assing every single chore.
True.
To him, he will never understand why you fold your underwear.
In this economy,
yeah, you gotta. Are you telling me boys don't fold their underwear?
we are expected to be the wallet, so you can take our money. It's messed up, man.
But I will clean up your dust bunny. No, we don't. I roll mine. That counts as folding.
Well, that's the reason why men don't share the household.
Why?
We do one thing completely or not at all because we know that we don't do it right anyway, so why invest work? It gets just as bad if you don't do it at all.
Uh-oh. Make you a deal. I will be broke. I was reading that. Where did it go? It went away. I don't want to be.
Someone waste their time like that.
Ah.
And you know what? Part of the
No,
desire
let the
to get
dust bunnies be so I can keep my money.
What?
the chore done quickly is
I
to
can
play
cook
Fortnite
too.
faster. Just like we will leave our makeup scattered around the sink like a hurricane went.
I don't leave it scattered around the sink because it has a spot and it has to go back into the spot. I have cabinets for it. Dude, I could take a photo of my bathroom. You would be surprised. It's very neat.
Through in 3 different outfits that we decided against thrown across the floor as we fly out the door for girls' night. He will never get the same joy out of seeing the counters wiped down as you do. His joy comes from seeing you happy. Stop trying to convince him he will be happy.
So does it mean that I could clean your entire room and you wouldn't care? You wouldn't be happy that I cleaned all of the dust bunnies and now everything is fresh and it smells nice? What? I'm so disappointed.
Happy if he wipes down the counters. He doesn't give a fuck about those counters.
I think I want to be lesbian. I think I want a girl.
Convince him that you will be happy if he wipes down those
What the
counters.
fuck?
Men will do all kinds of stupid shit to make you happy. Take marriage, for example. That was too far? You think I should cut that out?
Uh-oh.
Okay, I will. Look, we've already lost all control by choosing to be attracted to someone. We might as well figure him out. Just like you might.
That's true. Getting married is probably the worst thing a man can ever do to himself. True. Big true.
Might as well hit follow. Women'splaining Men to Women, Part 8. We're too far into the series to avoid this any longer.
Oh no.
The toilet seat.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
We would be happy when we bring in the groceries, and you say what be strong boys we are.
Ah, what a strong boy. I put it down. Okay. Do you put down the toilet seat? Yes, if you put it down. No, if you don't put it down. Yes to put it down. No to don't put it down. Yes, I see a lot of yeses, actually. Yes. Depends, yes. I have one solid point about why you should always put it down. Because let's say that it's the middle of the night and then you go there and you don't want to turn on the lamp and you have to go for number 2 and then you forget that you didn't put it down, you will fall into it. Okay? Like, yes. When I was at home,
bullied by my mother and 2 sisters to put the seat down. Same with the room light.
It happened to me. My dad never put it down, and I went out in the middle of the night and I fell into the toilet. It happens. Think about your butt, okay? Yeah, who goes in dark? Bro, I'm not going to turn on the lamp because if I go out in the middle of the night, my eyes are still kind of sleeping, right? And you just go in, you want to like sit down and whatnot. And then you boom, you fall into it. It's not a skill issue. I just don't want to wake my eyes up.
The guys who put the seat down are same ones who don't wipe the seat after they shake the drips out.
I don't think any of you wipe.
If you don't put it down, you spread the bacteria through the room.
I don't believe you. Yeah, you think so? Honestly, yeah. But I guarantee you 99.99% of you never fucking wipe it down.
Just let one closed.
I don't believe you.
Is a man to leave it up or down? Many women believe that because only a man requires both lids to be up, that a man is responsible for putting one lid down. After all, both parties require one lid down for number 2, but only the man requires both lids up for number 1. However,
True.
many others believe that there's a more equitable solution. He lifts as he needs, she lowers as she needs.
No.
Each taking accountability for their own.
We don't need equality in the bathroom, okay? This is not what we were fighting for. We don't need this bullshit.
Body's needs.
No.
Well, it's time you know the truth.
No.
You should both be lifting the lid because you should both be lowering the lid, especially before you flush.
That's kind of true though. Fuck, she's right. Are you saying that they are lying? No, honestly, she's right. I saw a video and they were like showing how far like your toilet squirts if you flush without like pushing the lid down. And it goes like incredibly far. And it's just like, like piss water. And it's disgusting. Yeah, it's just you don't see it.
Y'all, it's called the toilet plume. Every time you flush a toilet,
no.
145,000 particles of all of the poop, pee, puke, and whatever else has...
What did I say about the bacteria?
Yeah.
So yes, I put the lid down.
Okay. So, lid down.
Gone into there, explodes
Gentlemen.
out all over the bathroom. Covering your hairbrushes, your toothbrushes, spreading any viruses you're shedding.
Ew. Okay, my toothbrush is in a cabinet. It's safe.
And filthy animals. And if that's not the advice you wanted, take solace in the fact that your bathroom just got an extra chair. Womansplaining Men to Women, Part 9.
Okay.
Pardon my woman spreading. Some of you ladies have been asking how to deal if he doesn't make the bed or if his side of the room is a mess.
You set him on fire. Easy. Yeah. Just leave it. No, you set him on fire. Or you find a blunt object that you accidentally aim against him.
So if you absolutely need your bed made every day, the rule is whoever's the last one out of bed makes it.
That's
Sorry,
true.
that's just the rule. So if that's
That's true. You cannot make it before. What? Say, you cannot come to me coming. I think. I don't know. I didn't think about the logistics. Excuse me?
That's all you needed to settle the debate on who does it.
What
There
the
you
hell?
go. You can probably stop the video now. But I beg you to consider the actual power move. Literal best solution is if you both don't care if the bed is made.
That's no. I would die. No, I will. Violence. No, don't leave your bed like that. No, you can't. Okay, so I have to make the bed because Link. When he vats, he goes into bed and he nuzzles.
Why would I bother making my bed?
Because
if I'm
it's
just gonna mess it up again at the end
ugly.
of the day.
Because you don't want to go into like an already ruffled bed. You want to lay down like you would be in a hotel and it's beautiful and nice.
Now keep in mind,
Also, vet dog. Vet dog in bed. Vet doggy butt all over your pillow. No. I swear to God.
Why make the bed if no one sees it and it becomes a mess anyway?
I see it. I would nuzzle the vet dog. Do not nuzzle the vet dog. He smells like wet dog.
Okay, best solution.
Yeah.
Sleeping bags instead of beds.
Ah.
There, I have fixed society.
Why are you like this? Wait, you could be so many things and you still chose to be this. What's wrong with you? Why are you like this? Huh? Why? No, do not let him cook. Why are you like this?
and until this episode, I have never,
No,
ever asked you
Hamas.
guys to simply not care about something.
No.
Just how to communicate differently about it, or what it means.
No.
But for making the bed every day,
I can sleep on the couch with a blanket, so I'm fine.
You still have to like fix up the blankie, otherwise it looks weird.
Hey.
No?
why do you care? I mean,
A
who's going
bed
to
should
see
not
it?
be made because it can air out better and the moisture can escape, so it is more hygienic. There is even a study on this.
Oh, I don't believe. No, man. Nah, this is just pure gaslighting. Oh yeah, there is a study.
Hot
so
steak.
must
I
be
don't
true.
make my bed because I'm not
Must be
expecting
true.
anyone seeing it anyway.
Must be true. Oh yeah, there's totally a study that if you leave your bed ruffled up, it's better. Must be true. I don't believe you. I bet that a man wrote that study. I guarantee you it was a guy.
If he doesn't care, and you don't care, who cares? Look at all this room for activities.
I'm rioting. I died already. I'm rioting.
Simply not making the bed is so much easier than getting out of bed or remaking the whole bed.
She
Sleep
is in,
while levitating so you don't need an bed.
she's in cahoots with you guys. That's why you guys like her. She made a deal with the devil, aka the man. And that's why.
Then when you want to get back into bed, you have to take everything off again and then get back in
Men
and then
could
cover
sleep
yourself
on
back.
the floor without blanket if he needs. We don't care, as long as we don't freeze.
But it's uncomfortable. Don't you want like a nice comfy pillow and a nice comfy mattress and like a nice comfy blanket and just like cuddle it up and like hold it? It's not fine. Scott, I wanna marry her. You can't.
Back up again when you could simply
No marriage.
drop in bed, pull the covers up. Now, if you're having guests over and your room is like the place that guests come in to throw their coats on the bed, for the love of God, both of you clean that room. As for
Who puts coats onto the bed? Also, if I would ever see you wear your shoe inside my home, I'm going to chew your ankles off. Okay? I don't do this American savagery, okay? Disgusting. Take it off.
I scared Grok and there was
Yeah.
a study.
I don't trust Grok, okay?
Pillow always falls towards the wall anyway. Match.
Grok lies. Grok said that Hungary is in Eastern Europe. You can trust it.
his side of the room, same rule. As long as neither of you are regularly having guests in there or doing HGTV home tours, let the man have his space. Quite frankly, I simply pretend I do not see it. Now, there is a difference if he's
But what if you have space, but your space is very aesthetically different than what my aesthetic is? And it's like basically just like a bunch of messy things. It's fine. No, but I die inside. Breathe can breathe. Can I get a paper bag? This is a little bit traumatic for me. Oh, yo. I need a paper bag.
keeping like food and trash in there like a damn raccoon, Sir, if you want to be Dexter's lab and do science experiments, you also need a rotating bookshelf. Now hit follow and stay tuned because for episode 10 we're covering
Oh no.
the man flu.
The what? The man flu? The what? There is a second part of this, actually, where she explains it even further. Can I go to pee? I really need to pee. I have been holding it for an hour and I'm like
Raccoon
bursting.
life, best life.
Give me 1 sec. I need to pee. I'm dying. I'm gonna check the second part of the man's secrets. I need to know.
Women's
I need to know all of your secrets.
Explaining
Teach
Men
me.
to Women, Part 11. I gotta drop another truth bomb on ya.
Uh-oh.
Ladies, it is time to reclaim all the time you're wasting trying to read anything off his face.
What?
I don't know why, but women are immune.
What? Wait, what? What's going on? What?
It's good with her, but I don't want to see that.
Why is she cock blocking the view? What is this? What is she doing? I don't know. Womenly? Question mark?
It's my team and they're losing, so it's okay.
God, I just got so annoyed watching this.
What the
I
fuck?
know she's trying to be funny. I know that. But I think most guys watching this know she's not joking. I get so annoyed when women date men knowing they like
Emo
sports.
about the bed thing. If 100 is perfect, I'm fine it being 70 to 80. The moment you need to rearrange the comforter to lie in bed, that's too far.
Wait, what's a comforter? What?
A study that you should not make your bed is from 2005 and is called a steady-state model for predicting hydrothermal conditions in beds in relation to house dust mite requirements.
It's a lie. I don't believe that. Go away with your false studies. No, it's not real. You have to make your bed. You have to put the pillows back.
You're
You
the
have to have a
coolest
cover.
space cat.
Thank you. But still, what's a duvet without a cover? Wait, okay. How does your bed look like? This is how my bed looks like, okay? There's a mattress. There is a cover on the mattress. There's a blanket and a pillow, and that's it. What's a supporter or cover? Yeah? No sheets? What sheets? That's a comforter. Who the fuck is it comforting? Mattress, 2 pillows, a blankie. Yeah, what's a comforter? I don't quite understand the concept. You lost me on the mattress? Oh. Sorry, dude. What the fuck? A bed sheet? Comforter is a blanket? Why didn't you call it a blanket then? A bed sheet, dewy comforter. Bro, nothing is comforting me in bed. I don't know what kind of comforting thingies you guys have. I'm just fine. I'm just all alone, man.
Or knowing they like video games. Then they keep dating but expect him to suddenly stop liking sports and video games.
Are you telling me that if I date a gamer, I cannot expect the gamer to stop gaming just because we are dating? What? The fuck? Yes, sorry. Bullshit. Okay, hear me out. If I start dating a gamer, you will be obligated to play horror games while I'm sitting next to you, okay? I will feed you popcorn, but you have to play it, and you get the main jump scare and I get the side jump scare, okay? That's what we have to do. But you have to play all the creepy ass games, okay? By creepy I mean like Outlast and Visage and bullshit like that, okay?
Don't you dare scream into my ear.
I mean, I will not scream, but if my hands would happen to wander to your sides and I would happen to pinch you at a critical moment, then that is really out of my control now, is it? Then what can I do about that? This oops, it just happens, you know?
When is the date? That sounds like a great deal.
Let's go!
As if the moment he agreed to get serious with you, he also agreed to never have hobbies again. And I'm not saying men are never clingy like this, but I do not see passive-aggressive videos of men filming themselves being angry that their wife is ignoring them.
It's because the wives don't have hobbies. They usually watch like TV dramas and that's it. That's their hobbies. They don't do anything for fun. I actually realized that most normie women are extremely boring. And they sort of live through you. Like, your job is to be the entertainer. And if you don't entertain her, then she's gonna get groggy and mean and whatever. So, like, you have to make the dates, you have to make whatever you guys are watching. You pick the cinema, you pick the movie, you pick the literally anything that is entertaining. And they don't have a singular independent idea because they just want to be pampered. Which is like, don't get me wrong, it's really nice when you get pampered, but like to have zero idea about what you want to do, it's kind of depressing.
While she watches RuPaul's Drag Race. Though honestly, a video like that would be funny at this point. It's like, oh my god, look at his face. That's a cry for help right there. And I heard him say something like, oh, my team is losing anyway, so it's fine. That's called a coping mechanism.
He's a good dude. He's coping him too. It's like, this is fine. It's fine. But imagine that he's actually missing like the big goal he was waiting for. Sad.
I used to say shit like that to my bullies in high school.
Your ex-wife couldn't stand it when you did something that made you happy? I'm starting to understand why it's an ex-wife now. Yeah.
Yep, single life, best life.
But at least you have time.
School who would mess with me as a way of making them think they're not winning. And she called it ignore your wife weekend. A football game is like 3 hours. If a man can't spend 3 hours a week ignoring his wife, what does he even have in this world? And stuff like this really messes with guys. See, when you first started dating, you tricked him into thinking that you would be okay with him watching sports or okay with him playing video games.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean... Yeah. Yeah, but let's be real. When you first get together with someone, you always present yourself better than how you are. You know the period? Oh god, I just remembered about my father. So apparently my father used to be a gentleman, but all I remember him is like ripping a big fat fart as soon as he went across my room. So I don't know what my mother was talking about. Something must have changed. And yeah, that's just how life is, man. Yeah. But he did it was not gentle, bro. It sounded like a fucking thunderstorm down his pants. What are you talking about? It was gentle.
And that brought him a lot of relief to know that you would be okay with that part of him. But this is one of those things that people think will just magically change after marriage. People really trick themselves into thinking that marriage just changes things. If he didn't clean before the marriage, he's not going to clean after. And if he liked sports and video games before...
Oh my god, I had a friend like this. They were dating and they always had fights. And they were like, you know what? You know what's going to fix the relationship? That we will move in together. They moved in together. They still kept fighting. They broke up. They got together. They broke up. They were like, you know what will fix the relationship? We should get married. And then they got married. But they still kept fighting. And it's like, do you know what would fix the relationship? Yeah, they got a kid. And then they divorced because it didn't work out. The end.
For the marriage, he's not going to stop liking them after. The man you date is also going to be the man you're married to. And quite frankly, now he's going to be worried about you. Because you used to be okay with him having his own space and doing his own thing. And now you aren't. And
now you're just watching a football game and the next day you get divorced over the sink cup. Yeah. Based.
He's freaked out thinking, what is she even doing when I'm not with her? Just waiting for me to be with her? Can I even be my own man anymore?
Dude, that's such a scary thought. Imagine that you're dating someone and they are like always angry when you play a game or watch a movie or literally whatever. And then you realize that she actually doesn't do anything without you. Like her entire life and personality revolves around you. And she just waits for you to come home so you would entertain her. That's fucking scary, dude. That happens quite a lot, does it? Been there? That's called dependence? You had a girlfriend like that? Holy
Women
shit.
don't have hobbies, is a based opinion. Friend of mine and his girlfriend, she didn't let him play video games like he used to. Then they had a kid. Now he has more time to play because her hobby is the kid now.
Jesus.
Just based.
That's so... Dude, I have way too many hobbies. I have way too many shit I get into, and that's so weird. Are these... It's almost like these people are like half people. That's so fucking weird. Jesus Christ.
And what the hell is going on with this couch situation? My man is facing sideways to watch the TV. Why are you watching your TV sideways?
I know. It's because the wife decided that the couch has to be in that direction for whatever buttfuck reason, and he's not allowed to make changes to the apartment layout. Therefore, he has to sit in an uncomfortable position while he's watching a movie. Yeah, that's an easy one. That's a lowball easy one. I'm
Ladies,
learning
please,
so much.
face your couch toward your TV. Let your man have his hobbies, and have your own hobbies, or you will kill each other. Women's.
What do you think those women do before they were in a relationship all day? Watch grass grow, perhaps?
I don't know, like... I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know. I always wonder about what do people who are just like not gamers do as a hobby. The thing is that my mother always had hobbies. Like, she always got herself something, so I can't really take that as an example. But like, I was told most of the times people say that, oh, my girlfriend just watches TV. Most of the time, reality TV shows. That was the answer I got most often. That they are just, oh, they are watching reality shows. That's it. Nothing else.
Explaining men to women, part 11. I gotta drop another truth bomb on ya. Ladies, it is time to reclaim all the time you're wasting trying to read anything off his face. If you're trying to figure something out, and you go to his face for information, you will receive inconclusive data. They say men are dogs, but in this way men are more like cats. They do not show their pain. Your man could be under the most stress and anxiety of his life, and his face will look like this.
Lads, is this true? Is this perhaps something that you might have experienced in the past or current, present by any chance? Have you considered using your facial expressions to show whatever emotion is currently on your heart? No, we can't. I'm fine. No. Why? No. No one cares. People don't care. No, can't. Okay, I see. It's usually frowned upon. Why would it be frowned upon to use your face for emotions? What? Who cares? Suck it up.
Showing
don't
emotions
say
is
that.
weakness.
That's okay. If you have someone who tells you that showing emotions is weakness is a bad person and you shouldn't talk to them. Because they are assholes. What the fuck, man?
Your man could be so euphoric and overjoyed, and his face will look like this.
Okay, but surely when you're happy you would show it, right? Like, I can sort of kind of see the sadness part, but surely you would say when you're happy, right? Yeah, okay, that's not true. I show it. Happiness is a bit different. Hell no. Why? Are you so stoic? Are you too cool for emotions, for a cheeky bit of smile, perhaps?
Those long silences could be anything. He might be trying to remember a word.
Oh, I actually figured it out. When you talk to a guy and then there is like a conversation and you're like, oh my god, he must be thinking. He probably has like some idiotic thing like the Tetris song stuck in his head, and he's just like, and then you're like, oh my god, he must be really empathizing with me and he's really going through like his POE, how I feel, and meanwhile the guy is just like clogged out. It's like, so if I would fight a bear in the wilds, should I tackle the bear? Like, should I just go from like jump from above or something? Like, yeah, and it's like you're having like this crazy ass unrealistic simulations in your head, whether you could fight a bear, a tiger, a gorilla, or something along the lines of like that. And you're just like deep far, you're in fucking Narnia. Yeah.
Or he might be reconsidering his entire life with you, but you're not going to be able to tell from his face. I cannot tell you how many times I've been like, are you mad at me?
I can't believe it. Yaki! Thank you so much for the biddies! Is it because I said the truth? Did I catch you? Were you fantasizing about how to tackle the bear? Gentleman.
Or he has simply gone brain afk. That happens from time to time.
Surely not. Bro, he was caught. He was like, hold up. She's talking about me. I tuned out. I was practicing my speech against the shampoo bottles. I was just winning the argument when I was thinking about how I could defeat a gorilla. And then he finally clocked back in. And he was like, wait a second. You were talking? Yeah, I'm sorry. I apologize. I didn't mean to ruin the illusion.
And he's like, no, I'm trying to remember if it was Ramses or
Roman Empire. Okay. Be honest with me. On a scale, thank you again. On a scale from 1 to 10, how often do boys think about the Roman Empire? I need to know. 10. 10 to 11. 9. 6. 10. 8. 8, 9, every day, 10. Every day, 10. 9,000. VR room. Oh. You guys are a little...
We simulate situations that we know we will never face. We think about the Roman Empire. We are trying to figure out if the fart is solid or gas.
I feel like one of these thoughts are not like the other. I respect it. I truly do. But why the Roman Empire? Could you just riddle me this? I keep hearing it and I'm like, oh my god, it must be a meme. Why the Roman Empire? Enlighten me. Let me learn. Thank you for power. Thank you so much. Because it was so massive and powerful and interesting. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Why not? It's cool. It's sick as fuck. Cool. Cool as fuck. The aqueducts. My boy is just like wakes up in the morning, eats his morning cereal, stares out of his head. Man, those Roman aqueducts, they were really something, huh? You guys are so silly. The fuck? Why must you think about the fucking aqueducts, man? Because we are autistic as shit. That's nice. I'm so happy. Listen, whatever makes you happy, my love. Okay, if the aqueducts cheer you up, I'm gonna be honest with you. My only experiences with the aqueducts is Path of Exile. But yeah,
the Roman Empire we think of is not always the Roman Empire. It's just something we have great interest in.
I respect that. That's why you farm for tabula. You know, that's really good. Like, you can get like the 6-slotted thingy. It's very cool. The area was great for farming, though. What, the aqueducts? Oh, yeah. You mean like PoE? Yes. I was like, back in the Romans? Yeah. Dude, tabula. It early in the league, it's very valuable, okay? Shush.
Khufu, who was the pharaoh who had over 200 kids. And I'm just like, well, misread that one. And that's no good. I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to get yourself into so much trouble reading way too deep into things. I always say, if you're going to go digging, you're going to find dirt. Like, sometimes girls will try to say certain things to gauge his reaction, to try to, catch him.
It was so large and had so many civilizational and scientific advances, and it still fell.
Honestly, after seeing where the current times go, are you surprised that it fell? Back when they were teaching it to me, I was like, no way. Well, like, if they were so smart and enlightened and they had such luxuries, why the fuck? And then I'm like, I look around on the internet and I'm like, oh, I see. Oh no. I see now. You know, all the things that they warned us about, the complacency, the decadent, the degeneracy, and I'm like, oh, I see. Oh.
Like, I bet you wish I had a nicer body like your coworker Cindy. Like, just to see what you'll say. Dude, he knows it's a trap. Men invented bait. He knows what you're doing. These little traps never work how people want them to, and they are killing good relationships.
What the heck? Thank you, Papa! Thank you so much. Also, what do you mean man invented bait? Is this true? Did you invent bait? Poor voice has no pee now.
By creating these patterns of toxic self-fulfilling prophecies, by jumping to conclusions. If you really want to know what's up with him, ask. Because you're...
That's impossible. Are you telling me to be straightforward to a man and not expect him to read my emotions and my thoughts? No. No. I don't think so. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. If we have been together for 10 years now, why, if you can't read my thoughts, do you really love me? No. Then it's on you. You had 10 years to learn. And you still don't know. How? We aren't telepathic. Why not? If you would really love me, then you would be telepathic. I bet that you wouldn't even love me if I would be a worm. Yeah. For fuck's sake. Hey, Curtis. Are you telepathic? Yes, I
Tabular
am.
farming in Path of Exile, specifically in blood aqueducts, has been removed for years now.
What?
When they reworked divination card drops with the Atlas. Nowadays farming tabular in aqueduct is a waste of time.
Flower. Oh my god, thank you
We
so
can
much.
see through a trap like child's play, but we will never catch your hints.
Why? Just be smart. It's okay. Honestly, it's fine because I am painfully blunt. Okay, I'm too autistic to hint at shit. You know? So, thumbs up. That's what you have to do. You just have to find a beautifully autistic female who is just too bad at being fucking subtle. Okay? That's what you have to do. Thank you, Fiji! Yes, that. You need autism. You need a beautifully acoustic person. Do you know what you need? You need a girl. She is going to be beautifully acoustic, into cottagecore,
Woman
likes
logic,
baking pie.
if you haven't become
Easy.
a psychic capable of sensing my emotions from 300 feet away, you
Yeah.
must not love me.
That's true. That's true. Must be true.
So as Koo, you wanna date?
Yeah.
I'm too autistic to find a autistic woman.
You have to be. You have to impress me with your big feet. That's what you have to do. And you have to fold the laundry. All of it. I have like 3 rounds of laundry that needs folding. You have to fold all of it. Why feet? Because you know what they say when you have big feet? They are like, damn boy, you got big feet. That's what they say. So, you know, that's, yep, big shoes, big feet, big socks. Thank you, Wildflower. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you. My goodness, he has big feet. So we all know what that means. He has big socks and big shoes. And yeah. You're a no. I mean, if you're funny, then you know maybe
You're either gonna get what you really want,
no.
or he'll finally realize he's holding in a fart and fix his face. This commenter asks, but why do we, the men, always have to be the ones to initiate everything?
Ooh,
That is a fucking great question for the...
what's everything? What is everything? Because okay, I could tell. I hate it. Okay, define what everything is. Everything. Literally everything. Where to eat. Okay, so women like to be chased, right? Because it makes them feel wanted and needed and flattered. And this is why you have to try harder. And also, like the eating thing, they sort of want you to observe their behavior to a certain level so that you will figure it out what's their favorite food. And then you will offer like, oh, let's say that she's really into sushi, right? And you should be like, oh my God, would you like to eat some sushi? And it's like, oh my God, how did you know that that's what I wanted? That's the kind of thing that they want. Why are women like this? Do you want the honest truth? Like the honest truth? Yeah? It's because most of the time women are pretty or cute and they get away with everything. People are more lenient on girls because they are cute and pretty, and we don't learn. For fuck's sake. No, that's actually true. We don't get punished for shit because we are too cute.
I don't even know what I want to eat. How would I know what you want to eat?
Well, you should be observing me. We can be cute too. Yeah, but like you're a guy, so like, you know, down with patriarchy. But we are cute, and because we are cute, we never get punished for bullshit. You just get like a little tse sort of thing. And because we don't get punished, we don't learn from it. It's true.
Can you stop being mentally ill and not make simple tasks take 10 times longer just so your ego can be soothed? Signed, a man.
No, thank you. No. Yeah, this is why Eastern European parenting, which I don't know anything about because I was raised in Central Europe, of course, it's superior, right? Because they are holding you very tightly and they still know how to raise a proper human being. Right? Okay, stop the coop, okay? Go away. But yeah, that's basically it. So TLDR, the reason why you guys have to initiate everything, because girls are spoiled rotten and they don't know how to behave better. That's basically it. Yeah. We are just like emotionally retarded and spoiled. Yep. It must be true. Must be true.
Ladies. This is almost like one of those chicken and the egg questions. Like, did men become the pursuers because they liked it or because we like it? But, spoiler alert, woman's planning up.
I don't think that men are into that. Maybe at the beginning, but not for a lifetime. Surely it cannot feel good that you have to initiate every single fucking thing. And you're just like, you're kind of like, not every time. It's almost like being a waiter at a restaurant. You know? Thank you for power! Thank you! I don't want to try extra hard. Banned. You have to try extra hard. Okay? You have to. It's really exhausting. No. When we are kids, sure, but when we are 30, it's kind of lame. Ban. I will tell you a secret. I'm not sure if you're ready for this secret.
Oh, I came.
Thank you, Fiji.
So
thank you, blood.
Oh.
Wait, why came? Wait, what? Wait. Why was that?
My life is hard
What?
enough as it is with work and mental issues. Why do women make it harder?
Uh-oh. Oh, because of hydrate. I was like, oh my god, why did the alert was different? My goodness. Because of the hydrate. I'm not sure if you guys are ready for this. It's I'm not sure if you are ready to face the truth. I think you can't handle the truth. I'm sorry. The secret. The secret is that I don't know if you can handle it. It will hurt, okay? Yeah, you have to sit down and be strong, okay? Are you strong? You're ready? Take it, dragon! Are you ready? Are you strong? The secret is that women never grow up inside their head. They are we are stuck at an early age and it will never change. I'm sorry, but maybe if you talk it out a lot, but otherwise it will not change. And you will always have to be the one who makes the first step, the initiator. It's very rare that you find a gem who is going to be like, you know what, baby girl, I'm gonna treat you right. And she just smacks your ass and you're like set for life. It's very rare. But, yeah. So just like, man, I mean, I guess. Isn't that what men thought to be? I think people mistake men having fun with men not growing up. I feel like that when men are having fun and they are just like a perfect example, you go to a sandy beach and there is a guy who starts to dig and there's like 5 more guys who go there, that's a nice hole, and they also start to dig and they are just like, oh my god, why are you so childish? And they're just like finding a momentary joy in something stupid like digging a very fucking deep hole. And it's like, okay, listen, we dig like a half a meter deep hole. Do you think we could go further? And then it's just like suddenly 10 guys there trying to dig the biggest fucking hole, you know? They just want
Are we
diggy
digging a
hole.
hole? Where is the hole?
See, there you go. The boys yearn for the holes, okay? They love it. Yes, and the stick. Oh yeah, do you mean like when you go on a walk and you find a perfect stick and then you want to take it home? I heard about the legends of the perfect stick. I was told that it exists and it's a mighty, mighty stick. It might have magic in it. It might not, but it is a perfect stick and it has to come home with you. I was told about it. Yes. Yes, it exists. Yeah, the stick, my beloved. Yeah, I think that people think that because of these small, simple joys that men sometimes allow themselves to have, that this is probably maybe the reason why people think that you guys don't grow up, but it's not really true. You know? It's a stick, but it is a glorious stick. You found the pink stick. You found the pink stick? What the fuck?
Episode 19, men like being pursued too. They like being told they're cute.
Men like being pursued too.
I once found the perfect stick a few years ago,
Oh my
but I
God.
misplaced it and I think my dad might have used it for firewood.
No! That ruined the perfect stick. What the fuck?
They like being asked out. They really like it when you take their hand and pull them away somewhere private. Having been both the chaser and the chased at some point in my life, I can say there are pros and cons.
Is this true? Would you like to be chased and asked out on a date and have your hand held and be told that you're cute and you're handsome? Yeah. Yeah, you want the hug and the cuddle. It's very fulfilling. Ah. Is that a problem? No, but it's very cute. And in my head, you're a little bit of a bottom, but I find it very adorable, but you're still a bottom.
To both. There's definitely a certain thrill to the chase, as they say, but it comes with a lot of baggage. After all, as the person
We are a switch. I swear we are not a bottom. Yeah. You cutie patootie. I bet you even want me to cuddle you from behind, huh? Just be your little jetpack. Okay, I know you. I know what your dreams are.
pursuer, you are the only one who carries the risk of rejection. And it can be a lot to be the only one dealing with it over and over and over again. And if you tend to want to be pursued, you do get to be in a cozy spot when it happens because you end up being the final gatekeeper. However, that also leaves you up to getting mad slept on because you're never showing your cards or telling people what you want. That's why I think for the cat and mouse thing to really work, both sides need to initiate to some degree. And honestly, ladies, after everything we've been through,
Oh yeah, I that's actually a good point. I think girls forgot
Able
about
to eat
it.
everything without gaining weight.
Huh? Wait, what? Stop being a chunker. We are talking about relationships. What? She has actually a good point. Like, you know how she said that there is like 2 people needed for this cat and mouse game? I feel like many times when I watch videos about dating, it's like women almost forgot that they also have to be interested in you, and it's not like a one-sided, hey, I want you to chase me and I will just give you the bare minimum back. But like you actually have to give a little something for that person to work with. Almost, well, you know, we cannot talk about every singular girl on the earth, but what we saw on the internet from like videos and whatnot, it's usually the way it looks like that the guy's asking and he's planning and he's asking you out on a date and you get like a, yeah, well, maybe, I don't know. Is that it? And that's like the conversation. Like that's it. It's stale, like a paper bag. You're chewing on a paper bag. That's what it is. Am I a difficult girl? Well, I'm a Vtuber, so I obviously carry some mental illness and post-trauma. And also I'm from Eastern Europe, so I'm violent.
When we need to
So-
go out of our way to hold your hand, everything it becomes a chore, but when you take our hand and compliment us and stuff like that, we feel appreciated.
Yeah, So, like, are you? It could be worse. You know, it could be worse. It could be better, honestly. Like, I will not ever say that I'm special, okay? Like, if you wanna, do you wanna know that? No, oh my god, yeah, I'm actually perfect. Please date me. Oh my god. No, bruh. I have red flags too. Red as the communism in my heart. Man, the sickle.
Through with the whole Me Too movement and everything, we actually have to start stepping up and initiating more. Because good men need a really clear, hard, loud green light.
Clean, hard.
BTW, I just want to remind chat that Grok said Hungary is Eastern European.
Grok is lying.
Before they are going to try anything. And shit, ladies, if you love getting what you want, being in control, and letting your consent be known, real easy way to do that is you initiate it. Woman's playing.
Okay, but if I go and slap your ass, you're not allowed to complain or report me to HR. First of all, because I don't have HR, I don't work with a company. But second of all, you're just not allowed to. Okay? Yeah, promise, pinky promise. I would welcome it. Okay.
Men to Women, part 13. Okay, so low key. Your man doesn't exactly want you to know this, but he also kind of does. He loves the tea. If you found out one of the single soccer moms on your kid's team slept with a ref.
That's not true. You guys are horrible gossips. This is how the gossip goes. It's like something happened to something homie. And the reaction is like, okay. And you would never ask why, what happened, who was it? Like, you don't ever. You like hearing about it, but you don't want to talk about it. You just want to be involved. Okay, I see. So you don't wanna do an active effort, but you wouldn't dislike it if it would happen to fall into your lap. That's like, ooh, like I talked to this person and I know this, and it's like, we don't ask question, but we listen. It is rude to pry. No, it's not. It's sometimes you just gotta.
Low key, he would love to hear about it. Like, he might act stoic, he might act like he's above it, but I guarantee you 1 mile into the drive home, and he's gonna be like, so which ref was it? And don't underestimate his ability to keep track of.
The tea depends. Not all men like it, and the ones who do doesn't like it as much as women.
It's the curse. It's the curse of being woman. We are just nosy. I don't know why. I think it's like coded into us to like be aware of your fucking surroundings or something. It's evil. Our genetics are evil. It betrays us.
All the characters. I guarantee you at any time you could listen.
Have you guys noticed that like, think about the people who get cancelled. Like, women get cancelled for usually talking shit behind each other's back or doing something like that behind each other's back. What do guys get cancelled for? You touched a girl without her being okay with it. Always. Yeah. It's always something sexy time. And women, it's always shit talking, backstabbing, whatever the fine. Yeah.
List off an entire roster of like 3 different sports teams or the entire cast of like 4 Final Fantasy games. He has the bandwidth. I don't care how manly he is. I don't care if he's 200 pounds of solid muscle with a beard past his man steaks. Even if he's a lumberjack, an absolute lumber snack. Girl, he wants the tea just like the rest of us. Womansplaining Men to Women, episode 15. Men are the first ones to say, I got it taken care of, before they have even mildly begun to figure it out. But rest assured, they will figure it out. Now, we all...
Ooh, but can you be trusted with that? Don't worry, it's fine. But is it really fine? Is it? Can you be trusted with such a task? If I order something from IKEA and I'm like, could you please assemble it? And you're like, yep, I can do it. And you're like, holy fuck, I have no idea. IKEA is easy level. You would be surprised.
Occasionally fly by the seat of our own pants. Men are pilots, absolute aerospace engineers of by the seat of their pants flying. You know how often a man will pull into his driveway just in time for his wife to text, hey, did you pick up that rock salt? And he'll go, Yep, as he's pulling back out to go get that rock salt. Is he lying? Yeah, but that's all because your peace of mind is the most important part of the plan. The plan that he does not have, but also totally
As a
has.
Swedish man,
true?
I can assemble IKEA furniture without instructions.
Damn. Is it like that Swedish men are born? Is this like a racial buff? Like, you know how in World of Warcraft the undead can stay underwater for longer? If you're Swedish, then you know how to assemble IKEA. Yeah, it's a perk. It's a passive perk.
And that tends to frustrate us as women because we tend to be way more type A than men, and we like to have things a little bit more planned out. But people confuse.
That's true. I'm a serial planner. I have to have a structure, otherwise I die. God, I'm so autistic. Holy shit.
men's not having a plan with not being prepared, and those are two different things. Ironically, the way men do prepare is by preparing for nothing to go according to plan. You know, the one thing us women don't plan for.
What?
So you'll notice that when we are
Wait, what? What? No. What? You plan for something failing? Wait, what? No. Humor me. Explain. Wait. So you have to do something and you plan for it. How could it go wrong? And then that's how you will. We prepare for it when shit go to south. Really? The worst case scenario? I would never. That's so interesting. Plan for failure so you can recover. Plan for the worst, hope for the best. That's how it works. Bro, that's not how it works in our head. You know, as ladies, we know we suck, so we expect it. I'm always expecting greatness and perfection from myself. I don't tolerate it, and so it just doesn't happen. What? Oh no, what do you mean I know?
If we never fail for failure, how would we able fix things when the plan falls apart?
Well, why would it fall apart? You're a competent and smart cookie, right? And like, why would it fall apart? You know how to do it, right? Nuh-uh. What do you mean, nuh-uh? The backup plans? The plan B and C and D?
We have a literal rule to live by. It is called Murphy's Law. Everything that can go wrong will go wrong.
Oh no.
Hello chat, looking beautiful as always.
Hello.
Oh, Hyasku, didn't see you there behind those muscular pocatos.
Oh yeah, all the burly boys
Sometimes
are hiding
life
me.
doesn't go as planned.
Why not? Why not? But you're so good at everything. You're just like very manly and you have like good instincts and you can fix everything, right? So why not? We're too dumb. That's why we need women to put us into a plan to follow. Oh, don't be like that. I don't think that you need a woman to put you. That's the modern audience talking about you. Do not let the modern audience brainworm infiltrate you. You do not need. They got him. Oh, it's over, bro. No, the modern audience. I need a woman to put me into the plan because I am just a mere man. I do not know how to do it. Yeah, man. Ubisoft take. Jesus Christ, man. They got him. Lads, we gotta do something. They
I know we are
got
great
him.
and all, but sometimes someone else comes in and mess up your plans.
Well, just bite them. Easy, honestly.
If we prepare for the worst case scenario, we have a plan to counter any situation if it goes to shit, cause otherwise you women will blame us for it.
Oh, that's true. We must blame. You don't think we will take accountability, right? Come on. You have lived long enough to understand that we will not take accountability. No. I don't think so. It's not my fault. It was the patriarchy. It was someone else. It was the Venus was in retrograde. So that's why it happened. Yeah. We love him. We are just yolking. Not hashtag not every woman. Okay, we are just yolking. I fucking hate Venus. Yeah, fuck the planet.
are getting frustrated because nothing's going according to plan, he's taking it like a champion because he never planned for anything to go right in the first place. Therefore, it's all going according to plan. It's actually kind of annoying how men have not figuring things out all figured out.
That's genius. I have never thought about that. That's so you just like plan for like basically for the apocalypse, and then you just kind of like work things out from there. It's a little bit backward, but you know, if it works, it works. You know, like who am I to judge you? If the system works, it I guess.
Womansplaining Men to Women, episode 16. So if it feels like your man is ignoring you or is mad at you because he's just kind of staring off, he might just be lost in his nothing box. See, men do this thing where they accidentally transcend the space-time continuum, and we call it their nothing box.
The what? The what? The what box?
We know where we are starting and we know where it needs to end. Everything else isn't as important.
Whoa. Wait, what the fuck is a nothing box? We're mentally AFK, but what do you think when you're AFK? Who told her? Wait, this is interesting. Hold up, I'm learning something new. What is that?
And they really don't know when it's going to happen. They'll just be in the middle of something and then all of a sudden they just fall through a wormhole.
Wait, but how can you cannot think of nothing because nothing is nothing. Nothing doesn't exist. Like, you must think of something, right? You can. How do you think of nothing? Just disconnect. But like, why? Wait. What's the purpose of this nothing box? But if you're daydreaming, then you're thinking about something, right? So
We are literally AFK. We lose consciousness without falling into coma.
Now I'm starting to worry about you guys. Are you guys okay? Is this normal? Is this a natural cycle of being a man that you just like peace out and then you just kind of have to be dragged back into the current presence or something? I remember when I was taking yoga in school and they were saying to think about nothing and I just couldn't fucking...
Just in a piece.
I couldn't. Like, everyone was like, oh, just think about nothing, and I couldn't.
We don't know what happens in the nothing box, but sometimes we just drift into simulating unrealistic situations again.
That's crazy, bro. Like, I know about daydreaming. Like, sometimes I do this, especially if I listen to music, I start to, like, play, like, imaginary fights, almost like a music video in my head, or, like, some random, like, sci-fi, whatever bullshit.
If someone doesn't interact with you, you may not be able to recover.
Yeah. Bro, fight. Yeah, like, imagine that you're like the X-Men, right? And you have to fight like against an enemy, and then you're listening to like a badass music, and you just imagine yourself that you have powers and what kind of like way you would fight, like where would you jump and shit like that. But I feel like this is a little bit different.
It isn't really daydreaming, it is something else, it's just nothing.
It's just, you guys are amazing.
You know the meme,
Yeah.
no thoughts, head empty? That's the nothing box.
I'm afraid I don't... I understand what you're saying. I just can't relate to it because I'm always thinking about something. And most of the times I'm thinking about multiple things. Sometimes I have like parallel thoughts. And there is a thought that is so fast that it doesn't come with a sound. And there are like the slower one that comes with a sound. And I can do that like 2 or 3 or 4 times. Yeah, and if I have to like think really fast. It's like a thought upon a thought upon a thought, and they can be different topics. Yeah, so I don't know how to do the nothing, but I can do this triple thing. Yeah, that's a woman thing. Don't worry about it. It's just, why do you think we are always so retarded? Yeah, we are a ball of stress. Because we are running on like multiple timelines and realities and see what will happen.
It's something that he wishes he could do on purpose because it's actually quite peaceful, but he knows that it's going to happen right before you're about to tell him something really important instead. So instead of getting mad at him for unintentionally achieving a state of dharma, here's what to do the next time you see him just...
Bro, it sounds like that you guys are basically like part-time monks, and you just like, you find inner peace and zen and like a path to nirvana in the middle of a conversation. That's what it sounds like to me, as an outsider. Men are like fish. Why?
Sometimes we think about too many things, so we enter a state of mental burnout and enter the nothing box.
That's crazy, bro. Is it nice there in the box? Like, is it chill? Is it like something that calms you down or just relaxes, or like... Yeah, it's a filter to protect the brain. Ah, it's nothing there. Well, as long as you guys happy,
We
I
don't
am
know,
happy.
it's just nothing.
That's crazy. I don't think I have that. Maybe I should try it. Maybe it would be good for my mental to just like think. How do you not fall asleep though? I feel like I would fall asleep. Do you not fall asleep?
I don't know, it's kinda like chilling with the cat but alone before you notice 30 minutes have passed.
Do you not fall asleep? Look down, you don't have it. I mean, I see my tits, but what? What?
Just reformatting. It's actually a lot
No.
like sleepwalking. You don't really want to interrupt it or anything.
No.
So instead,
What? What? No? No, you don't. No, I swear I do have tits, okay? It's not much, but it's honest work.
what you can do is just kind of like leave a message on his chest or just kind of like put it in his hand or something. He'll figure it out.
He's just rebooting. Oh my god. Do I have to keep a sticky note? Is this what I should do? You're just like standing there, just like vibing, and it's just like, okay, I will approach him back later.
Next level of your relationship unlocked. You're
see.
welcome. Women's Planning Men Part 17. Raise your hand if you are a woman and you believe that men expect praise for doing work.
Well, yeah.
We can do mundane task while in the nothing box.
Can you? You don't? You do? We will never get it. I mean, you do expect praise. I mean, no, not expect is not a good word. More like you would be happy to get a praise. Perhaps that's a more accurate way of saying it. Like you don't expect it, but it would be very nice. Yeah, you welcome it. Yes. It's nice to get it, but you hope nothing from this cruel world.
Yeah, it's a pretty common misconception, but let's be clear.
Yeah?
Men do not expect praise for anything. In fact, they're almost always super thrown off when they receive it. That's why when you compliment a man, instead of looking happy like you might expect, he might look confused or even...
We appreciate praise, but we never ever expect even the smallest praise.
Dude, can you imagine you tell someone that, oh my god, thank you so much, you have done so well. I could have done it without you. Also, you look so good. And he's just like, huh? Are you talking to me? What? Yeah, the fuck are you... What do you want from me? What? That's crazy. Praise time, what year is this? UK? Trying to scam us? Is this how it works? If someone says something nice to you, then you become suspicious. It's like, oh my god. Do you want something else? Come on, surely that's not the only time when you guys get praise, right? Surely not. Right? Right? Well, it is kinda 99% usually. ... It is. Lemao. Those are not good answers,
But when we are
gentlemen.
praised, we struggle with the thoughts if it is genuine praise or sarcasm or something else.
Gentlemen, I do not like these answers. I'm gonna be honest with you. The statistics are not looking good. I don't like it. There's a lot of...
Once a decade from Grandma.
God bless Grandma, dude. The last time I got a praise, it was from my surgeon. Congrats on not killing yourself back there.
If you never expect anything, then you will never get disappointed, only happily surprised.
I guess, dude, that's such a depressing... That's a very depressing state. That's actually sad. That makes me sad. Are you guys okay? Do you need a hug? Do you need like a cuddle or something? A hat pat? I feel like you guys are not alright. Life as a man is depressing, Scoop. But you have a penis. You can literally helicopter it. How is that not a stonks? What the fuck? No, we are
not okay.
Why? A 5-minute hug? Bruh. I'm so sorry, dudes. I'm sorry, gentlemen. You guys all deserve better. As the speaker for literally all female on this earth, because I was elected as the femalest of the females, I apologize for our behavior. You guys are amazing. Please no depresso. You deserve better. Yes.
Mad, like he thinks you're messing with him. So I think this misconception that men are expecting the praise actually comes from the fact that women are always the ones telling other women to praise their men when they do chores to motivate them to do more chores. And that's really annoying to hear, right?
At this point, isn't that like manipulation? You're like, you know that men are craving attention and kind words, and then you only give it.
Life is an
chores.
upwards battle, and whenever we get somewhere, someone somewhere is always trying to sabotage you.
Bro, we are like discovering the Illuminati of housewives. That's crazy.
Because it's not like we're getting parades thrown in the street every time we do stuff. But what I've realized is that women who are telling you these things, who are experienced with living with and working with men, are not doing it as some like 1950s Pavlovian dog training. It's just because they've known men long enough to see how strongly they react to appreciation.
Isn't that sad though? If this is almost like a universal fact that men get so little compliments that you can just use it to basically jabaz someone do something for you. Like it's as a girl, I can't really relate to this because, you know, like we get praised for like literally anything. It's like, oh my gosh, your clothes look so cute. Oh my god, my queen step on me, you're so thick today. Stuff like that.
It is really sad, but what can we do about it? That's just our life.
I don't know, man. I guess, you know, since it's kind of the meta that girls are disliking guys, I guess the only thing you can do is that you have to be kinder to your fellow homies, and maybe you have to give them compliment so that they will feel better, and then they will give you a compliment back. Yeah, you guys gotta stick together, because it seems like that the current meta is kind of the one-sided thing. But society, fuck society, man. Who cares about society? Whatever.
Cheers to that.
Society calls us gay.
The last time I remember getting something I would consider a compliment was when you called me handsome. And that was like 4.5 years ago.
What the fuck? I mean, I know my own worth, so it's cool. I know, but listen, knowing your own worth is very good, and I think you should think probably much higher of yourself than what you already think. No, like looking at all of you, I think you should definitely think higher of yourself than what you think. But still, it's always nice when someone notices your little quirks and what you're good at, and like just like tells you that you're looking good, dude, you smell good, you have done an amazing job on whatever you have been doing, or oh, what a beautiful Warhammer 40k collection you have, and those figurines turned out really good, and those sort of things, you know. It's not gay to love the homies. Go away. I will not take this kind of slander. The homies deserve love. And if the ladies don't want to give it, then the homies will give it. And they give it hard. Again and again and again.
Acknowledgement just hits men different. Like, look at this, for example. If someone were to thank you as a woman for vacuuming the living room, you'd either take it as being passive aggressive, like it's expected of you, or it would just feel like nothing because we receive way better compliments all the time.
That's... Fuck, she's right. Oh, this chick is smart. That's kind of true. Fuck, she's smart.
Like, girl, the other day I went to buy wine and the lady who ID'd me called me movie star famous. What did I do to deserve that?
The last friends I had
not...
tricked me out of something like $100,000.
What? How? What did you do? What the fuck? What did you do? Bro, if you can't trust the homies, who can you trust? Yeah, bro, are you okay? How do you lose $100,000? That's crazy. Lads, if the homies ask for more than $50, just just take a step and like consider or something.
Having these experiences. Men are not getting stopped in the street, told how cute their hair is or how cute their top looks on them. Here's the big thing. It's not that men expect praise for doing work. It's that they're sick of being told what they did wrong when they do work. Look, I'll tell on myself real quick. I used to never cook. My husband did all the cooking. And if I so much as heated up SpaghettiOs on the stovetop, my husband would thank me for cooking.
What the fuck is a SpaghettiOs? Okay, someone American, fill me in real quick. What's a SpaghettiO? Is it like a mac and cheese sort of thing? Canned pasta. Ew! You have pasta in a can? You guys are not allowed to cook. I will ban every American from the kitchen. Jesus Christ. That's awful. I thought it was like some...
We worked together and they kept playing about how the clients didn't pay so they didn't have money to pay me, and no, I'm not good. It gave me severe trust issues.
Jesus Christ, dude. At least he didn't give you SpaghettiOs. It's British, of course. Is it really? Is it really British? I'm banning the British from cooking. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't believe that. I thought it would be like a mac and cheese sort of thing. Oh.
That is so
Disgusting.
silly, and yet it made me...
We have cheeseburgers in a can. Okay, no, never mind. The Americans are still banned from my kitchen. Why would you put a cheeseburger? How does that... What's wrong with you? Why? I understand the frozen... Yes, stop putting everything into a can, dude. Just stop it. Be better. Just freeze the damn thing. Jesus Christ. I'm not saying it's good, just that we have it. Okay, you don't need it. Okay? Trust me, you don't need it. It's okay. You don't need to eat it. Just leave the can. The only thing that should be canned is like fruits, vegetables, and maybe fish. That's it.
Me feel good, and it made me want to learn how to cook better. And I did, and I'm a great cook now. So
I am an excellent cook now too. I have very strong cooking energy. Everything I touch, cook.
I want you to stop looking at giving your man accolades as babying him or putting yourself down. And I want you to start thinking about it as, how can we both validate and reassure each other in healthy ways?
Dude, these videos make me feel so sad. I feel like there's so many men who are just like getting treated like shite, and I like getting ridiculed and not getting support. And there's so many times when I'm on social media and it's like, like I don't want to be like that, but there are like cunt guys too, like, when you're like married and the husband is just like being a little shit, and it's like all I see is like mocking comments that, oh yeah, the men are suffering in silence, and yet I keep hearing about it. And it's like, obviously it's not about these people. Like, just because one person is a cunt, it doesn't mean that thousands are not suffering or they are not depressed. And it's so normalized to make fun of men. But you can't even tell a stupid bitch that you're a stupid bitch without them making a pity party and saying that you're a misogynist. I feel like it's kind of unfair. It's a little bit strange. Understandable. Is it?
What's sad is she's just asking people to treat men like they treat women in a relationship, which shouldn't even have to be told.
You know what? I will bring you up something interesting. I think women want to be treated equal as men are, but they can't handle being treated equal. That's how I feel about when women get into competitive gaming or something. Like, when you play like Valorant or Overwatch and you go onto a voice chat and like...
Thanks Asku for letting me open up and listening. It feels great to have told someone about my life.
Dude, I'm sorry that happened to you. That sucks. And stop giving people a ridiculous amount of money. Jesus fucking Christ, man. I wouldn't even trust my own family with that. I wouldn't even trust my own schizophrenic self with that amount of money. Please, stop giving money to strangers. Okay? Remember the lukewarm Valorant? Yeah, dude, it's like, because they are like, okay, oh yeah, we want the guys to treat us like normal, but they don't understand that it's normal for a guy to just tell you to just go and like jump and break your fucking neck. They will say that because of the hee-hees and the ha-ha, you know? Or like literally whatever stupid ass insults you guys are throwing at each other. And that's completely normal because it's like the quote unquote boys will be boys and homies will be homies sort of thing. But you say that to a girl who had been hearing her entire life how special and how kind and how beautiful she is, then she's just going to freaking lose it. You know? Trash talk is part... Exactly. Dude, this is why Marathon is going to flop. Like, you know how they remove the voice chat because they wanna remove the quote-unquote toxicity? Yeah. I don't know about that, buddy. I don't know. It's going to be over for them.